Hello, everybody. I want to welcome everybody to RJ's Buzz Report. I am your host, RJ. So if you have to get you something to eat, drink, smoke, burn, whatever you got to do, go ahead and grab you something right now. We're going to wait a few minutes, try to give everybody a chance to get in here. I don't really have a lot of folks watching. Like I said, I don't have a lot of folks really watching, so, not on my personal page, but, it is what it is. So, like I said, what we're going to really talk about tonight is we're going to talk about the coronavirus, give you a few updates. And like I said, we are waiting on a few people to come in. Like I said, I'm not really expecting a lot of folks to come in, but they'll be able to see this later. I am your host, RJ. So we're going to go ahead and start off with a report of, let's say, when is this coronavirus? That's what we want to know. Well, it's roaming around Boston, East Coast, over there on the West Coast. Even got it in Texas, Missouri, New York. A lot of stuff going to be breaking off pretty soon. Also, there was 2 more patients transported in an ambulance over there from Washington Nursing Home. They're in serious condition. This stuff right here, you really don't have to worry about a lot. That's what they say. But now, when it really started digging his heels in the dirt and start spreading, we might have a problem. Right now, I know what you're saying. Well, there ain't but a few people who are infected. But you see, United States ain't testing. They're not really testing nothing. But y'all give it a few minutes. They're right there with just a little intro. And I'm going to wait on a few more folks to come in. Like I said, I don't have a lot of folks on here. I try to keep quiet on this thing here on YouTube anyway. I don't do YouTube that much. But I decided to come on here and do a little something while I'm over here in the war wagon. So y'all just bear with me. We'll be right back. All right, I appreciate you being patient. I had to go grab something right quick. I'm just like the rest of y'all. I got to have me something to drink. All right, first we're going to start off. It ain't funny. But I know many of y'all probably been wondering. I wonder when somebody in Congress, in our government, going to catch this coronavirus. Well, we got a few of them that's worried right now. U.S. Senator Ted Cruz said he will be staying at home this week after a person he had a brief interaction with at CPAC tested positive for the coronavirus. I be dang. Poor Ted. It's already over there in Texas. But now he got to stay at home. Now there are reports of another member of Congress, members, more than one, are becoming increasingly anxious about the coronavirus. They was at the CPAC too. So you got a few more going to be staying in that's in Congress. I know a lot of y'all probably been wondering, damn, when somebody up there around the president gonna get? Now, we don't want the president to get sick. Now, do we? Nah. He said it's not really all that bad. That's what he said. Now, there's there's a school over there in Boston, Stratton Elementary School in Arlington. They're going to be closed tomorrow because a parent of the student was tested in December when the doctor first said something. Also, I really started saying something on my page in January. Now, a lot of y'all that's been following me, y'all know what's been going on. You see how it started out over in China. Now, over here in this country, it's starting out the same way. Started off a little here, a little over there, a few places over there. The number's not really up there. And then all of a sudden, you're going to get a hot spot over here. You're going to pick up another hot spot. And then boom. Going to start locking down cities. That's how they did over in China. You look over there in Italy. They locking down northern Italy right now. It's locked down. You wouldn't have never thought you would see that over in Italy. Saudi Arabia's doing it. See, they trying to do it just like China did. Now over here, we taking a pretty much laid back attitude. You know, come on, man. This coronavirus ain't all that. That's how we taking it over here in the United States. Now, when the shit hit the fan, I don't want to hear it. A lot of us ain't gonna want to hear it. But let's just go ahead and give you some of these numbers. Let's go ahead and see how many have been infected so far. Now, these numbers are shooting on up there. I was posting them pretty frequently during the day, but they changed so much. And the United States is moving up on the charts. Right now in the United States, confirmed cases, 542. 22 dead, 2 in serious. Now, you can add some more that's going to be in serious because they did pick up, I think, 2 more patients from the hospital. They en route. Now, another thing about those folks that picking up the patients over there in the hospital, you know, our first responders, when y'all going to get them some of them personal protection equipment? They need some. Cause I get tired of watching them go up there. They get one of them infected patient been infected, and they got on a hospital mask and a gown. That's it. When you look at this picture right here, what's holding up that sheet gonna do? You might well just take the sheet down. But that's what kind of gear they have. They don't have very much to work with. This is supposed to be, look at the young lady right there. Nice, pretty young lady. But they holding up sheets. Do y'all remember those images that you seen when China was doing it? That over here, we don't look nothing like that, do we? Them poor ladies gonna be infected. That's what you're supposed to have on. That's how you transport a patient that's infected like that. We supposed to be the most advanced country. But yet and still we seem like a third world country. Now that picture, that's up there in Nebraska. Pretty well protected. One at the foot. Other person, he pretty well protected. His whole head ain't covered. That's what you're supposed to wear. Is it to the point our government not even supplying? They're not only That's what I think we behind on. We behind on a lot of things. I don't like talking about this government. You know what to expect from them. But let's get back to them numbers. Like I said, United States, 542 confirmed. And we was talking about how them numbers being suppressed. 22 dead, 2 in serious, 2 serious, 6 critical. They say 9 recovered. Okay. We chasing Spain right now. Spain's sitting at 673. We got more deaths than Spain. Diamond Princess. Yeah, we don't top. Let me see, Diamond Princess. How many folks died on there? So 7. How many deaths in Germany? 0. France, 19. Germany and France combined have 2,249 confirmed. 19 deaths. We don't top them. And we only have 500. Moving right on up, Iran. Now these right here are way on up there in the top, outside of Japan. Top 3. You looking at South Korea, 7,382. 53 deaths. Italy, they done locked it down. 7,375. 366 dead. 462 serious. Iran, 6,566. 194 dead. We gotta tighten up. We really gonna have to get our stuff together. If not, everybody running around here talking about, oh, it ain't all that bad. It's just like the flu. You're going to be changing minds pretty soon. On the West Coast, it's starting to get pretty bad out there on the West Coast. Now, just today, the update, there are 16 additional confirmed cases of coronavirus in New York alone, bringing up the totals to 105. I know you keep saying, this ain't all that. I know you're saying that. Y'all know we only been in this for, what? We've been in this fight for about a month. Westchester, 82. New York City, 12. That other one, Nassau, whatever it is, 5. Rockland, 2. You got some funny ass names. Now they say it. Now that right there is what they're. They say they're testing aggressively. That don't look like very much testing to me. Vietnam reporting 9 new cases. Now let's talk about this cruise ship thing. Now we really need to get a handle on this cruise ship, because do y'all realize that there's another cruise ship sitting off the fucking coast of Florida that they got held up? You got the Grand Princess that's in California. They gonna unload people off that ship, take some over there to Oakland. They're gonna scatter them around. Now we done went through this process once, And that's why we have a small problem right now. We don't went through this. But that other ship that's sitting off the coast of Florida, it's called the Regal Princess cruise ship. It's sailing back and forth off the coast of Florida between Miami and Fort Lauderdale, awaiting test results for 2 of the crew members who transferred from the Grand Princess ship that's in California. Just one of them. Also, Riverside County has announced its first case of a locally acquired coronavirus. The patient is said to be receiving treatment at Eisenhower Health in Rancho Mirage, somewhere over there. I don't know too much about Rancho. Now, if my video is buffering, I can't do much about that. You ain't seeing my face anyway. I just got pictures up there. It ain't really nothing all that important. But there's a lot going on over there in California. Now, the Grand Princess will dock in Oakland. Passengers will be tested off the ship at federal facilities. Now, I don't know how many federal facilities that we have over there in Oakland. I really don't know. Maybe some of y'all can tell me. Maybe y'all can help me out. Pretty soon we're going to get serious with it, though. Y'all just hang in there. Indiana has its second case of coronavirus. Now, this person attended a conference over there in Boston. Also, Indiana's first case did the same thing. They was at a conference over there in Boston. 3 more cases over there in Fort Bend County. That's over there in Houston. See, did I say 3? 3 outside of Houston? Yeah. The first coronavirus case in Washington, D.C. is the church rector of Christ Church, Georgetown. Now, that's a problem. I posted this morning, I said, y'all going to church? They keep telling y'all to stay out these large groups of people. But here it is, we got everybody want to go crowd into a mega church to give your tithes, give your money to that church, and in return, your blessings might be the coronavirus. Y'all don't hear me though. I ain't gonna talk about that too much. Department says United citizens shouldn't travel by cruise ship. Do the State Department have to tell the American people not to travel by a cruise ship? Honestly, the government have to tell y'all that the government that's handling this, who doing a pretty much crappy job at handling this, have to tell they people not to travel on a cruise ship, which a lot of folks on this cruise ship getting sick. It ain't like we not seeing this. We know that's where a lot of this come from. Y'all might get mad at me for saying our government ain't doing a great job. Washington Nursing Home still doesn't have test kits for its employees. Nope. Tell me who's dropping the ball. Earlier today, 3 of the employees over at the Life Care Center in Kirkland have been hospitalized with the coronavirus symptom. One employee tested positive. If you got 3 that had to go to the hospital, why y'all test 1? Oh, that's right. You don't have enough kits. People, we need to have some kits. That's why our numbers look low. Now, to be all honest, if you think about it, when you see how many confirmed cases we have, and then you add the deaths in there, you say the death rate is pretty high. But see, they're only testing those that are going to the hospital with this virus. You don't know. It ain't their fault. They ain't trying to give it to you. But we'll do like some of them third world countries. You know, we're always talking about our government, and I ain't saying we, but our government always want to paint that image of other countries. How slow they are. They're not advanced as us. But yet and still, they testing thousands. Locking down cities if they have to. Just to protect they people. You got 5, I think, wait a minute, see now, I can't remember. 5 new coronavirus cases reported in Contra Costa County. 4 of the new cases are of unknown origin. All 4 of them are hospitalized. 4 new cases in South Carolina. I know what you're saying. Well, where about? They're not telling you. Only thing they just saying is, like this one right here. 2 new cases in New Hampshire. Okay. New Hampshire pretty big. You know, New Hampshire ain't all that big, but it's, you know, it would be nice for you to say where about in New Hampshire. You know, maybe I might not want to be hanging out at the bar. Maybe these people might have been to the bar that I go to. But since you all want to protect their privacy, just you want to protect one person. I understand when, you know, you're supposed to protect people's privacy. But if I was sick, if I caught it, I don't think I would mind you telling them my footsteps. Telling them where I've been, so, you know, other folks won't be running up behind me, stepping in my same prints. Oil futures price opening at $30, down 25%. Total destruction. The market's going to be bad tomorrow. Saudi Arabia bans travel to and from the UAE, Kuwait, Bahrain, Lebanon, Syria, South Korea, Egypt, Italy, and Iraq due to the coronavirus. Now, they haven't banned us because I'm going to tell you, it ain't a whole lot of cases. I didn't see a whole lot of cases in Kuwait. I just really didn't. But here it is. Woo. You don't hear them banning us, do you? Give them time. The mayor of Palm Beach County, Florida, said in a news conference in Palm Beach County Convention Center on February 28th. New case an hour. Now, amidst all this right here, we're going to break off for a minute. North Korea's not getting enough attention. So they got to fire all three they said 3 unidentified projectiles. Hey, ain't nobody talking about us. Y'all talking about what's going on, people getting sick. And so I guess we'll fire a few of these. Maybe somebody will be looking at us, at least talking about us. We still here. Now, our first 3 cases all took a cruise in Egypt. It kind of makes you mad a little bit when you hear folks just steady taking cruises. It really do. You see, like this one right here. An Italian woman who got off a cruise ship in Puerto Rico with symptoms that officials suspected it was coronavirus, was on board a coastal cruise ship. Made his first stop in PR. 2,500 people were on that ship. 40% of them walked around the old San Juan. 40%. That's almost half of the ship. They're just walking around. Remember, they're saying there's 2 strains of this virus. One of them is not aggressive, and it just gives you the sniffles, and you take 2 aspirins and you call the doctor in the morning. Now they got one that's aggressive and gonna whoop your ass. Remember that. It's deadly. Like I said though, before say, hey, the flu worse. That's what a lot of people be saying. Now, Costa Rica raises their coronavirus cases to 9. And even though I keep saying these cases, when I call these numbers out, they be seeming kind of small. And they raised theirs up to 9. 3 of them Americans. Now, I guess China tired of sitting around saying that they ain't making no money. They said we got to get our people back to work. What they open up first? Disney. Disney partially reopens the Shanghai resort after they've been shut down for I don't know how long. Now that virus still running around over there. Now I really don't know a whole lot what's going on around China. But I'm pretty sure. You see what I'm noticing? People on this planet, governments on this planet is not putting human life before money. They're valuing that almighty green dollar, but now that almighty red blood that's flowing through your body, they're not caring about that. They care about it. You know, they need them bodies to work. But it's been shut down so long, they're not making no money. And the economy is looking bad. Same as ours. But they'd rather send people who probably still got some of that virus flowing through their blood. They'd rather send them right on back to work. They can spread this around a little bit more. This started from you all, China. Why you trying to rush people back to work? This started a job, I guess. I don't know. You ain't really put out good numbers to me. You just wasn't really trustworthy to me. So I can't, there's not a whole lot I can say. But I do know it started over there. Every time we have something like, why is it your badass eating habits pushing out sickness on this damn planet? Can't y'all just eat some rice? Just eat rice. Damn. I don't seen y'all. I don't seen you eat everything that fucking moves. You remind me of, we got some country folks down south. They eat stuff like squirrel, turtle, possum, coon. That graveyard rat. I ain't finna eat no graveyard rat. Now I've ate rabbit. Now I've ate squirrel. But it's got to be cooked by a certain person. Now when Big Mama got in the kitchen and cooked it smelled good and I ate it. But she cleaned it and she cooked it. It wasn't live. The squirrel wasn't still flapping his tail. The rabbit wasn't still hopping. And when I decided I'd take a bite out of it. So y'all need to correct your badass eating habits. That's all I'm saying. When people be trying to tell you that, then you get mad. Y'all want to get mad at the person that's trying to tell you. Damn. Sensitive ass people nowadays. We do have some sensitive ass people around this country. Now, like I said, I know y'all, it's probably gonna be some of y'all coming here late, and y'all probably be listening to this. It won't be live. You'll probably be listening to a replay of it. And I'm RJ, your host with the Buzz Report. I want to welcome y'all. Just hit that like button, subscribe. Every now and then I like to throw out a video. It be kind of long and lengthy sometimes. And it be uncut. I be doing it. It's uncut. Now I got another version that put out on the radio, but that's cut up. It's edited. Y'all are here first. Now the other version that they put out is for folks overseas. It's an international show that they put out. So y'all got the uncut version. Be kind of grateful. I be doing a lot of hesitation and a lot of bull crap. But back to what I was saying, like I was saying earlier. CDC needs a lot of practices. They need to make sure they have their employees out there in the fields, and they need to be practicing. We got school closures all along in the East Coast. No, it's not on the East Coast. It's on the West Coast. East Coast be following later on. My bad. They're going to be following later on. Now, Missouri also has Missouri got a bunch of kids who was over there in India, college kids and, students and stuff. They took the little trip over there in Italy. And so now they coming back. Missouri also has this first case. But all them kids going to be coming back over there to Columbia and, what's that other one? St. Louis. Give it a month. No, I don't even say a month. Give it 2 weeks. Shit gonna hit the fan over there. It's just gonna be running around everywhere. We can't contain it. Well, obviously, we're doing a poor piss-ass job of slowing it down. I'm just gonna tell you, man, if you're not doing any testing, I don't know who the fuck got it. But somebody that's in the government thinks it's a grand idea that we just gonna test the people who are about half-ass dead. When they come to the hospital, they on life support. Oh, let's give them a test. Let's waste our testing on them. You see, they don't have enough testing kits. So you come in there and you get the one that's half-ass dead, you poke his ass, and usually if it's somebody who has it and they ain't half-ass dead, you got to keep testing them. Test them again. So you don't waste it up about 4 kits. So I guess they figure if we get this one that's half-ass dead, we'll test him. And by the time we even get the results, he done died. We get the results back. And then we'll say he was positive. No shit, Einstein. I wonder who thought of that shit. All of y'all keep talking about, this right here, the flu killed more, cigarettes kill more. If I'm standing beside somebody who's smoking, I'm not catching a deadly ass disease. There's some shit I can take for the flu. There's no cure for this. Y'all steady listening to these lies that's coming from the government telling you, we'll have a cure in a year. Bullshit. Fuck out of here. You ain't gonna have no cure in a year. If you did put something out there in a year, I don't want it. The shit might be worse than what the coronavirus is. Might not be contagious, but after your eyeball fall out, your neck go into a damn crook, be walking along there, your damn arm fall off your shoulders. Side effects from the coronavirus shot. Do it right. China gave us enough time while they was running around there bullshitting. Well, I can't say they was bullshitting because, man, you see what we doing. We doing some bullshit. But they did hold it off long enough, where we could sit back and look. Damn. That's some rough ass shit right there. Maybe we need to keep a close eye on that. Let's go ahead and prepare our people for that right there. Let's watch and see what China doing. Let's watch and see what these other countries doing. See what kind of mistakes they doing. That's what I thought the CDC was doing. I thought they had like one eye on them, and man, they was running around there getting shit ready. And when might have had a few unlucky people that died from it, maybe 2, 3, maybe 4. But I thought we was gonna be on top of the game, you know? Hell no. Let's say it is what it is. Okay. We're gonna take a small break. But while we taking this break right here, I want y'all to think about this. Okay. I gotta tell you, if you get sick, self-quarantine yourself. Don't come to the hospital. Why they tell you don't go to the hospital? Why they tell you don't come to the emergency room? They don't want to waste up them few little kits that they got. You stomp your toe. Don't y'all go to the hospital. If you feel like you can't suck in no air, can't walk no more, about to pass out, you dizzy, you still don't go to the hospital. You got to call them first. Then they'll call you back. Now, if they call you back, they might tell you come on in. Then they'll wait around. They'll suit up and push you in a room there and take your temperature, ask you all a bunch of questions. Do you got insurance? You know, they're going to ask you, what's your name? Do you have insurance? That lady come in there, medical record lady, she going to come in there after the nurse get through throwing the gown your way. That's the next person to come in. Now you go through all that, you still don't see a doctor, you see a nurse practitioner. Damn. You don't see a doctor. By the time you see that doctor, you probably hear his footsteps coming down the hallway right before your eyes close. He coming in, then call the time, then he gone about his business. Now they tell you don't go to the hospital. That was one thing they did learn from China. Not to be running all up in them hospitals, because then when you run the hospital, you stress the staff out. So when you are stressing the staff out, and you know you risk giving them the virus. So then you take away in medical staff away from somebody who they can help. So people all over the country start going into the hospitals. You know, they're going to put a strain on our medical staff and on the hospitals and ERs and stuff. And that's just going to be a big mess. Now, we're going to, like I said, I'm concluding. So with that being said, what they want you to do, if you feel sick, go home. Don't go out there amongst the public. Stay away from grandmom and granddaddy. Big mom and big daddy, stay away from them. Because they're real vulnerable. Don't go to no bars or none of that. I'm sorry, I had to read something there about Harrison County. Travel-related cases associated with known group from MS, another one of them cruise ship things out of Egypt. That's what I was looking at. Crude oil is steady going down. Now, this is, I'm looking at the market here. It's not the Dow Jones. It's, what they call that market. It's hard to explain. It's, I I don't even know how to call it. So. I swear it's on the top of my head. But anyway, when the Dow Jones and them open tomorrow, you're gonna see it's gonna be a mess. You can get ready for that thunder. Now I'm looking at something here. I'm gonna click on Ben Carson, the surgeon, says he doesn't want to preview plans to handle cruise ship coronavirus. I guess they seeking, since he's in the medical field, a doctor, surgeon, world-renowned heart surgeon. They got him sitting. They have him sitting in as HUD secretary. Now, hell, they don't have him, a black man that President Trump, your president, picked this black man to be the secretary over HUD. We talking about a heart surgeon. And 45 picks him to be over HUD. He in the right spot. Because when they ask him for some assistance in the medical field, he doesn't even want to look at them plans. There was a plan in place to handle 3,500 passengers aboard the Grand Princess cruise ship that has been hit with the coronavirus outbreak, but he doesn't even want to preview it. Now that same cruise ship is sitting right on over there, docked in Oakland. Now they got him sitting up there on ABC News, and they sitting up there asking him a bunch of questions. And they saying, well, you got like the one guy, the boy Ben Carson, isn't inspiring the public confidence about the government handling the coronavirus, isn't it? No, we already know how he's handling it. But he's in housing and urban development. Urban, black. HUD. They associate that with black. And it's not a bunch of black folks. When they be hollering food stamps and Section 8, they put the face of black people on that. And there's only a small amount of black folks. Y'all, the way that they be labeling black people, you would think this country is majority black. This country has more black folks. That's what you would think. You would sit up here and say, damn, the United States got more black folks sitting in the United States than they have in Africa. That's what you would be sitting up there thinking. The way they be labeling black folks on everything. And y'all actually picked him to look at some plans having to do with anything medical. I really don't even know what he's done in the position that he's sitting in. Now, any of y'all out there that know what Ben Carson has done while he's been sitting up there collecting a check from the taxpayers, please let me know, because I don't know. But let's get back on this coronavirus thing. I don't want to get off subject. Got me all off subject. Sitting up here talking about the coronavirus. Got me all off subject. Oh, I was talking about oil. Now, the stock market is not going to do very well when they open up in the morning. the stock market didn't do good last week. They didn't do good the week before. And all about it's over the way our government is handling this. I keep saying our government. Now, y'all saying, Ron, RJ, you just making a big deal out this. You act like the world finna come to the end talking about this damn virus. You ought to be ashamed of yourself trying to scare people. I'm not trying to scare y'all. I'm just giving the updates. I'm just the messenger. That's all I am. I will say this, though, before I break tail and run. And I want you all to think about this. There's a lot of folks who die from AIDS, get them STDs. Get all kind of sexual diseases. A lot of folks dying from that. But you'll run out there and grab a face mask. Make sure you don't die from coronavirus. Then you'll put a condom on. I'm RJ. This has been RJ's Buzz Report. This right here, the uncut version. Y'all take care. We'll see you on the next trip.